Hello students, today I have brought a really new chapter that is too interesting for you, and this chapter is from your Footprints Without Feet book. The name of the chapter is also Footprints Without Feet. Now this chapter has been written by H.G. Wells. The full name of H.G. Wells is Herbert George Wells. He just has written the very interesting story, and this story deals with the scientific experiments of a mad scientist. This story is about a scientist who discovers how to make himself invisible. He was afraid of being discovered in London, where he had committed some crimes also. He runs away from there to a remote village. However, he runs out of money and resorts to robbery using his advantages of invisibility. Now I am telling you about the story a little bit. Griffin was a brilliant scientist. He conducted many experiments. One day he discovered a wonderful drug. It could make him invisible. He took that drug and became invisible. He could see everybody, but nobody could see him. The chapter starts from there when two boys saw the bare footprints in the mud. Now just I have divided this chapter on some points. The points are: two boys noticed bare footprints. Number two, Griffin was a lawless person. Next point is Griffin escapes and seeks refuge. Next point is enters a theatrical company. Next point is his arrival at Epping village. Next point is Griffin's room was interrogated by Mrs. Hall, who was his landlady. Now, next, Griffin escapes from their Epping village. I was telling you the story, and I just have given some points to the story. Griffin's landlord did not like him. He tried to get his house vacated. Griffin became angry. He set out on fire. Then he took the drug. He took off his clothes and became invisible and went out. It was winter. It was not easy to walk without clothes. Griffin had no money, so he went into a big London store. He stole clothes from there also. When he walked with those clothes, he seemed as if a headless man while he was walking. He took meat, coffee, sweets and wine from the kitchen of the store. Then he slept on a pile of quilts there. The next morning he did not woke up at the time, and he was caught by the shop assistant, and the assistant ran after him. Griffin took off his clothes one by one. He became invisible again, but now he was shivering due to cold. He entered to a shop of the theatrical company. He wore bandages around his forehead. He also wore dark glasses, a false nose and whiskers. Griffin robbed some money of the shopkeeper. Then he took a train and reached Epping village. At Epping village, Griffin booked 2 rooms in an inn. He paid the rent in advance. The name of the landlady was Mrs. Hall. She tolerated the strange behavior of the mad scientist. Soon Griffin spent the stolen money. He told the landlady that he had no cash. He said that he was expecting a check. The next day he stole money from the house of the clergyman, and the clergyman and his wife were surprised. They had not seen anybody coming in the room, and the room was empty. Even then, the money was stolen. After some time, the landlord and his wife found that Griffin's room was open. They entered the room, but there was nobody. Griffin's clothes and bandages were lying on the floor. Suddenly, the hat jammed and struck Mrs. Halsey's face. And then the cheer jumped at the and charged at her. The couple was too afraid at this. They thought that there were ghosts in the room. They cried and stairs ran down stairs. The neighbors gathered there. They thought that Griffin was responsible for all that, and a policeman man was also called. Before that, Griffin and Mrs. Hall had a quarrel. Griffin became too angry. He threw off his bandages, his spectacle, and a false nose. Now he was wearing clothes, but his body was not visible above the neck. The people were horrified by this scene and this person when they saw a headless man. Just then the policeman came there. He was also surprised when he saw a headless man. He tried to catch Griffin, but Griffin started taking off his clothes. He became invisible. Those who tried to catch him got blows out of the air. Soon Griffin became free. Nobody knew where to lay a hand on him. Griffin came out of the inn and started walking on the road. Now he was again a free man. Nobody can recognize him. That who was he? Now I am going to tell you this chapter again point wise and also in Hindi. Now the point 2 boys noticed bare footprints. First of all, when the chapter starts, there were two boys who were amazed to discover fresh muddy footprints on bare feet on the steps of a house in London without detecting anyone. Then surprisingly the footsteps disappeared. These footprints were made by an eccentric scientist, Griffin, who had discovered a way to make the human body transparent by swallowing some rare drug. Now, the next, Griffin was a lawless person. He was really a lawless person. As a result, his landlord wished to eject him in order to avenge himself. Griffin sets his house on fire. To get away unnoticed, he moves his clothes and becomes invisible. Thus, he was homeless wanderer without clothes and money. Now, the next point is Griffin escapes and seeks refuge. Griffin, the hero of this story, the eccentric scientist, managed to escape from the boys and entered into a big London store for warmth, as it was too cold. When the store was closed at night, Griffin put on some new clothes, consumed meat and coffee, and went to sleep on a pile of quilts. He overslept and was discovered by one of the assistants in the morning. On being chased by smartly, Griffin took off his clothes and became invisible. Now, the next point is enters the theatrical company. At this, Griffin ran from there and entered into a theatrical company in Drury Lane. He wore bandages round his forehead, dark glasses, false nose, big whiskers, a large hat, etc. So now he was totally changed. His look was totally changed. He was so unsympathetic and that he attacked the shopkeeper and even robbed him of all the money and elopes from there to Epping. Now, the next point is his arrival at Epping village. From here, after this loot, he elopes and he reached to Epping village. There he looked two rooms in a local inn belonging to Mrs. Hall, who was the owner of that inn, Mrs. Hall. He told her that an accident had affected his face and he did not wish to be disturbed as he was seeking solace. The brushed aside Mrs. Hall's friendly endeavors. Soon his money was exhausted, and so he robbed a clergyman's house using his invisibility. Now, the next point is Griffin's room interrogated by Mrs. Hall. At this, Mrs. Hall was too disturbed and she decided to interrogate his room herself. On Finding Griffin's room open with his clothes and bandages lying around, she and her husband entered to his room, and very curiously they just searched the room. However, both of them were taken aback by a sudden attack. The furniture was being flung at them by an invisible force. Mrs. Hall, she was also very confused, and she concluded that room was haunted by the spirits and that Griffin had something to do with this. Now the next point is Griffin escapes from their Epping village. At last, finally, the clergyman reported the burglary to the cops. The villagers felt that the eccentric scientist had a hand in it, as then he had paid his due rent with earlier. He was unable to pay. Hence, Mr. Jeffers, the village police constable, was summoned to arrest Griffin. When Mrs. Hall confronted Griffin to explain the unusual happenings, he lost his control and became too furious. Students, he started removing his clothes one by one, and even Jeffers could not catch him. In fact, he knocked down Jeffers and escaped from there. Now nobody knows that who was that one. Now he was again free from each and every crime whatever he has done. अब मैं आपको इसे हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन किए देती हूँ so that you can understand it very well. Now that when the chapter started, there were two boys in the street who noticed two were feet marks of feet in the mud, and they were too surprised to see that. They were too amazed, and it was Griffin, who was a mad scientist who has searched a drug that made him invisible. Now Griffin, who was a lawless person, he just as a result he wished to order himself Griffin, एंड ही गेट अवे फ्रॉम देयर. वो वहाँ से चला जाता है अननोटिसली, और वो क्या करता है, अपने क्लॉथ्स रिमूव कर देता है और वो इनविजिबल हो जाता है. लेकिन क्योंकि ये बहुत ही ठंडा मौसम था, लगभग ये ठंड के दिनों की बात है, सितंबर के मंथ की बात है. ग्रिफिन रिफ्यूज़ लेता है एक स्टोर हाउस में, जहाँ पर वो मैनेज करता है अपने आप को गम करने के लिए. और ये जो स्टोर हाउस था लंदन का बिग स्टोर हाउस था, और ये वहाँ पर अपनी पूरी रात एंजॉय करता है. क्लॉथ्स लेता है, वहाँ से मीट खाता है, वहाँ पर कॉफ़ी पीता है, और उसने कुछ बियर भी पी है जिसकी वजह से वो सो जाता है रज़ाइयों के ढेर पर. और सुबह जब उसकी आँख खुलती है तो उसको वन ऑफ द असिस्टेंट कॉट हिम एंड दे फॉलोड हिम. अपने आप को इनविजिबल करने के लिए उसे क्या करने पड़ते हैं, अपने सारे कपड़े टुक ऑफ करने पड़ते हैं, और वो वहाँ से निकल आता है. क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड थी तो उसने अपने आप को बचाने के लिए एक थिएट्रिकल कंपनी में एंटर किया, और वहाँ पर उसने अपने फेस पर चारों तरफ, हेड पर, फोरहेड पर बैंडेजेस लगा ली, डार्क ग्लास लगा ली, फर्स्ट नोज़ लगा ली, विग विस्कर्स लगा लिए, एंड अ लार्ज हेड, ताकि वो उसे कोई देख ना सके. और उसने उस शॉपकीपर को ही लूट लिया जहाँ से उसने ये सब सामान लिया था. वो वहाँ से बचकर कहाँ चला गया, एपिंग विलेज में चला गया. जब वो एपिंग विलेज में पहुँच गया तो उसने मिसेस हॉल के इन में 2 रूम्स लिए. मिसेस हॉल को उसने ये बोला कि उसका चेहरा एक एक्सीडेंट में ख़राब हो गया और वो इससे किसी को अफेक्टेड नहीं करना चाहता, किसी को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहता. इसलिए मिसेस हॉल ने भी उससे कुछ नहीं कहा और उसे मनी दे दिया. लेकिन जब उसका जो एग्जॉस्टेड मनी था वो ख़त्म हो गया, तब क्लर्जी मैन का जो घर था वो अब उसने क्या किया, उसने इनविजिबल रहना शुरू कर दिया. लेकिन मिसेस हॉल और मिस्टर हॉल ने उस कमरे को इंटेरोगेट करने का डिसाइड किया. और एक दिन जब वो उस कमरे को, रूम को इंटेरोगेट करने जाते हैं तो उस कमरे का जो फर्नीचर था उसने उन पर ही अटैक करना शुरू कर दिया स्टूडेंट्स. तो वो दोनों डर गए और फाइनली उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि जो रूम है दैट हैज़ बीन हॉन्टेड बाय द स्पिरिट्स. और फिर उसके बाद उन्होंने एक जो मिस्टर एंड मिसेस हॉल हैं उन्होंने इस इसेंट्रिक साइंटिस्ट के बारे में मिस्टर जेफर्स को बता दिया, जो कि विलेज के पुलिस कांस्टेबल हैं. और उनको बुलाया गया ग्रिफिन को अरेस्ट करने के लिए. लेकिन ग्रिफिन ने अपना हाथ उनसे छुड़ा लिया और अपनी जो सारे कपड़े थे वो सब रिमूव कर दिए, बैंडेजेस भी ओपन कर दी और वो वहाँ से गायब हो गया। अगेन वो फ्री था सभी तरह के क्राइम से, सभी तरह के जो भी सिन उसने किए थे उन सब से। Clear students? Now learn this video till the end properly. You are not watching properly, watch this video till the end. Okay students, thank you.